Hi, I'm Mia, and welcome to this edition of The Pipeline, where we are refining the news that is important to you. Natural gas production from the Marcellus Shale region is growing faster than expected, according to a new federal report. Marcellus production has now reached 12 billion cubic feet a day, the Energy Information Administration report found. That's the energy equivalent of about 2 million barrels of oil a day, and more than 6 times the 2009 production rate. Federal energy experts are surprised by the rapid Marcellus growth since the number of drilling rigs has fallen over the past 2 years. The current Marcellus production is even higher than predictions of Terry Engelder, a Penn State University geologist who has drawn praise and criticism for his estimates of how much gas the region holds. Engelder had predicted that the Marcellus would reach the 12 billion cubic foot rate until 2015, and some critics said that was overly optimistic. The EIA also looked at the decline rate of the Marcellus wells, since most of the gas is produced during their first 2 years. Travis Wendell, a spokesman for the Marcellus Shale Coalition, said that shale production continues to soar in the region and the number of active drilling rigs is slowly increasing.
U.S. carbon dioxide emissions related to energy consumption dropped to their lowest point since 1994 last year. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration report released Monday afternoon, the EIA reported that the decline of coal as a power source in favor of natural gas in the U.S. is a big part of that decline. Natural gas power generation increased by 211.8 billion kilowatt hours in 2012 over 2011, while coal power declined by 215.2 billion kilowatt hours last year. The EIA reported that 2012 was the 5th year in a row that energy-related carbon emissions declined after peaking in 2007 despite GDP growth. Emissions declined 3.8% in 2012 over 2011. The shift from coal to natural gas for electricity generation and slower economic growth were the main factors in reducing U.S. carbon emissions from 2007 to 2012 as compared to the previous 10 years, said EIA analyst Perry Lidstrom. The EIA also attributed the carbon emissions decline to several other factors, including a warm winter season in the first quarter of 2012, leading to a lower demand for energy to heat homes and businesses.
In the U.S. shale oil race, the Eagle Ford Formation in Texas has beaten North Dakota's Bakken to the 1 million barrel per day milestone, according to the U.S. EIA report on October 22nd. The new monthly report, which is the first national effort to lay out comparable monthly figures and projections from 6 major shale plays, highlighted the stunning speed which the Eagle Ford region has overtaken the Bakken region that has given birth to the hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling revolution. Total production from Eagle Ford hit 1 million barrels per day in August and is projected to rise to 1.09 million barrels per day in November. The Bakken is expected to produce 935,000 barrels per day in October and 960,000 barrels per day in November. The EIA's report marks the first time the U.S. federal government has issued such data from the Bakken, Eagle Ford, Haynesville, Marcellus, Niobrara, and Permian basins. The EIA's numbers differ sometimes wildly from other sources such as state regulators or analysts. The data also showed the difficulty in accurately pinning down the scope of the shale boom, which has consistently confounded analysis with the speed of production gains. Rival consultants IHS puts Eagle Ford output at 900,000 barrels per day as of August, ahead of the Bakken and Three Forks at 847,000 barrels per day, said Steve Trammell, research director and advisor. He said the consultancy looks carefully at individual company plans and capital. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, we're drilling only for the relevant news and bringing it to you through the pipeline.